I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. It's too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. It's too easy. I've been there, done it, seen it. Boy, all that like Keenan. Still got crack, they fiendin'. Flow still hot like Phoenix. Shine so bright, I'm gleaming. This off top, I'm tweaking. Fresh out the rat like Neiman. And I'm still tryna fight my demons. Cause we all gotta act like Tina. That's why I gotta ride with the Nina. Outside, it's a war going on. Maybe put my hands on my head like the Macarena. They want you walking on board like Kima. Ain't give a F to you like John Cena. Putting blood on the brand new Beamer. Tryna earn 8 stripes like Adidas. You get cold when you ride with the heater. It'll turn you to a dog like a Keeta. And expose to a cat like a cheetah. They smoke my partner like reefer. Dímelo porque o no entiendo. Mi gente must really need Jesus. They shed real blood. I never seen the crypt and I believe it. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. It's too easy. I've been there, done it, seen it. Y'all just talk, don't live it. And just took that route, that seen it. And I'm so outspoken like Reason. Jimmy Neutron, boy, young G's. And I'm a self-made man out of Sweden. And it's still off top, I'm tweaking. But I still gotta fight my demons. I ain't no good, I'm evil. I ain't been clean since Eden. It's a war going on.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome into the WAG show. I am your host, Ben Hostler. This is Thursday, April 20th. It is episode 49. We're here to talk about today's best bets. Happy 420 to those that celebrate that. I know some people in Discord were partaking earlier in the festivities. How about a day yesterday? Had a real nice day yesterday. Mason Miller over strikeouts. Gave that on the stream right before that game started. That hit. The NBA teaser that I gave out, that's 2 in a row with the NBA teasers. We hit that. And I also, I gave out, I said that I thought the Bucks and the Grizzlies would win. I parlayed them together. They did win. Twins money line, gave that away at the end of the stream yesterday. That won also. So it was a really good day yesterday. Made a lot of money. Hopefully we can do that again tonight. In terms of the stream today, probably a quicker stream. I mean, there's not a lot of baseball games to talk about, and then we just have the 3 NBA playoff games. I don't know if I'll be putting an NBA teaser in today. These games seem kind of weird to me. I can't get a read here, so I don't know about running back the teaser. We might save that for tomorrow and run that tomorrow, because I don't know. We're gonna talk through the games. If you guys have any questions on any bets, you can go ahead and ask in chat. We're going to go through the baseball games and the NBA playoff games. I'm going to pull up the live trends tool. If you guys have never seen this, you can access this for free every single day at betcomer.com. It's a very useful tool, and it's the first thing I look at each day when I do my research. Toronto killed me yesterday. Bases loaded in the 8th and did nothing. Yeah, and then Houston scored like a bunch of runs late in that game as well. If you guys also play DFS, I know this is a betting show. We're going to talk about bets, but if you guys play daily fantasy sports, I give out core plays every single day for all sports. But we won a tournament last night on DraftKings. A couple people had really big nights, myself included, with the MLB core plays over on DraftKings last night. So you can go to dfscorner.com if you're interested in that, or in the Discord, reach out to me there, and we can talk about it. But you can see I have the trends tool pulled up. We'll go through these. Let's go through baseball first, and then we'll come to the NBA. Looks like we're going to go 1-0 today for baseball. Up over 3 units yesterday for our baseball plays, but we took Red Sox money line at -120 today. In this early game, they're up 10-1 in the 6th, so Hopefully they can hold on to a 9-run lead. I would really hate for I would hate for them to blow a 9-run lead in the 6th inning. That would be pretty bad. So hopefully we start 1-0. All right, so Angels, Yankees is the first game here. We have Nestor Cortez, Patrick Sandoval. I don't love anything here. Didn't put any bets in. I didn't really love the slate of games today. I put in Red Sox money line, and I just gave out one other baseball play to premium members so far. Didn't love the slate today, and definitely don't want to force anything. But Yankees Angels, weird game here. Obviously lean Yankees at home with Cortez throwing, but I don't know. The Yankees, they haven't been great to me the last couple weeks, so this is an avoid for me. But lean Yankees here. I think the Yankees probably win the game. Reds Pirates is an interesting one. Luke Weaver starting for the Reds. Haven't really seen him much the last year and a half. And then we have Ronzi Contreras pitching for the Pirates. You guys know I love to bet on the Pirates. They've been one of the most profitable teams in baseball so far this season, and I do think they're underrated. But I can't bet the Pirates when they're minus 165. That's just that's not going to happen. So I am a Contreras fan. I think eventually Contreras is going to be a pretty good pitcher. I like betting on the Pirates, but I'm not going to bet on the Pirates at minus 165. I do think that they'll probably win the game, but I'm not putting any bets in here. This is an avoid for me. Maybe you could look for a live bet here, like if the Reds score to go up 1-0, 2-0 early on in that game, you could live bet the Pirates maybe for a little bit. But as much as I want to bet on the Pirates here, minus 165 that's not happening for me. Rockies, Phillies, Feltner against Strom. Strom is the better pitcher, but he's coming off a shortened start where he had like a cut on his thumb or something. They didn't really definitively say if it was a cut or like a blister. So I don't know what's going on with him. Can't expect him to go more than 85, 90 pitches here. I think that the Phillies would probably win the game, but minus 225 is too much. So I won't be betting anything here. I mean, I think the Phillies win the game, but I'm not touching anything. Any baseball team minus 225, not touching that. Dodgers Cubs, really wanted to get on this total last night, but it just didn't work out. I wanted to get on the over 10.5, and I was a little bit too slow. It had already got steamed up to 11. You can see some sharp money coming in. Really, you guys know how it goes with Wrigley Field. Very, very wind-dependent stadium. It's hot. There's wind blowing out there. Taillon's an okay pitcher, but he leans more fly balls. Grove is a fly ball pitcher. Dodgers bullpen has not impressed me either. So I think there'll be plenty of runs in this game. I'm not going to bet the over 11, but I wanted to get in on that 10.5 last night, but I got sidetracked, and then by the time I went back and looked late last night, it had already moved up to 11. So I think there'll be a lot of offense here, but I can't touch the total. I would lean Cubs. I haven't bet anything here, but I would consider maybe betting on the Cubs. We also have the narrative, if you guys want to, the 420 narrative, Cody Bellinger. Let's see what his home run prop is. If there's anyone in the MLB that's stoned, it's Cody Bellinger. So that's the 420 narrative. Let's see here. To hit a home run, plus 400. I don't hate it. Maybe we'll dabble on Cody Bellinger to hit a home run with the 420 narrative. I think there will definitely be multiple home runs from that game with the wind blown out. I lean Cubs here. Might put a bet in on the Cubs, might not. We'll see. This is the best thing I've seen so far that I've liked going through these games is maybe a little bit on the Cubs here. So do lean Cubs. Waka versus Nelson, Padres, Diamondbacks. Interesting spot here. Again, like the Pirates. Typically, I like to bet on the Diamondbacks, but the Padres are getting Fernando Tatis Jr. back. I think that could maybe be the spark that they need. They've kind of just been running in place, I feel like, to start the season, the Padres, that is. But maybe Tatis coming back, gets them going a little bit, fires them up. So I feel like I would be betting Diamondbacks here, but I'm just going to avoid it altogether. I think the Padres I would lean towards Padres winning the game with Tatis back. They need Tatis. Yeah, I agree. I think Juan Soto might be a better player than Tatis slightly. Not that Tatis isn't good, but I think Juan Soto might be a little bit better. But I think in terms of the team, I think they need Tatis to, maybe in the locker room and stuff. So I feel like it's big for them getting him back, and it would be tough for me to bet against them here. So lean Padres, but no bet there. And then the final MLB game, like I said, short slate tonight, Mets-Giants. We have Kodai Senga throwing for the Mets, Sean Manaea for the Giants. This one's really, really weird to me. I put in a bet on this game for premium members. I'm not going to give that bet out because I just posted it right before the stream started for premium members. But all I'll say is this is a weird spot for me. Obviously, you can see there tons of money on the Mets, but the line moved down towards the Giants. And then also when you just think about it, I think it's weird that the line moved towards the Mets with all that money, or that the line moved towards the Giants with all that money on the Mets. But what's more weird about it is just the pitching matchup is very clearly in favor of the Mets. Like Kodai Senga is much better than Sean Manaea. So typically, you would think that he would be a much bigger favorite than I'm seeing him like minus 120 now, minus 122 on FanDuel. Like he would typically, even on the road, be a bigger favorite than that. So that's a little bit weird to me. Just when I first looked at the game, I thought that was interesting. And I think what it could be is, well, first of all, Kodai's pitched really well his first 3 starts. So I feel like he could be kind of due for just a bad start. But more importantly, the one problem with him this year, he's been striking out a ton of guys. Advanced stuff looks really, really good. Called strikes, swing and miss, all that stuff looks really good for Senga. But his one problem has been walking batters. He's walked 14% of batters faced this season. And this Giants team is very, very patient. They have an 11.5% walk rate as a team against right-handed pitching. And then this season particularly, I like to wait a little bit longer to start using this season's stats for hitters. Normally for the first month and a half, I'll use 2022 and 2023 combined. But if you isolate just 2023, this offense has been good against right-handed pitching. They strike out a lot, 26% of the time, but a 372 combined WOBA with that 11.5% walk rate. Pretty good lineup here against righties. And more importantly, like I said, Senga has walked a lot of hitters, and they're very patient, and they walk a lot. So maybe if he starts walking a couple guys, we could see the Giants put together a big inning. So I'm not going to give out my premium play for this game, but all I'll say is I think it's a weird line. I think there's something up with the Mets today, and that just seemed really off to me. So all in all for baseball, didn't really give out any picks. Dabble on a Cody Bellinger home run for the 420 narrative, and slight lean Cubs. I might put a play on the Cubs. We'll see. I don't know. All right, now we'll shift over to NBA before we head out of here. I don't love anything on NBA tonight. I haven't put any NBA bets in. Yesterday, I felt really convicted when I came on the show. I felt really strongly that the Grizzlies were going to win. I felt really strongly that the Bucks were going to win. And I really don't have those same convictions today. I don't know about these games. So I'm curious what you guys in chat think. The Warriors have burned me badly, especially in their last game. I do think the Warriors win this game. Like the fact that it's still a 6-point spread, even with Draymond being out, I think is telling. I think Andrew Wiggins is going to have a big game. I'm still fighting with DraftKings over their limitation on my account, but I tried to put money on Andrew Wiggins over 24.5 points plus rebounds. The line was 25.5 on FanDuel. So it's probably moved to 25.5 on DK by now. Let me see here. Um, yeah, it's still 25.5 on FanDuel. I don't know what it is on DraftKings, but I think Andrew Wiggins is going to have a big game tonight. He's going to play up more around the basket with no Draymond, so I think he'll be rebounding more so than he normally does. I think he's going to have to take on a bigger role scoring. I think it's interesting to me. I honestly do think that Draymond Green is essentially the most important player to the Warriors' success. So that's why I find it so interesting that it was only, a 1 point swing. Warriors -7. He gets ruled out, and then they move to -6. I thought that was curious because the offense runs through him so much more than you guys think, or just more so than the casual person knows. But he facilitates so much of that offense, and he's also pretty much their best defensive player. So I do think it's a big deal that he's out, but it's interesting to me that they're still such big favorites without him, which is why I think they'll win the game. But I think Wiggins is going to have a big game. Curry is going to have to play. I highly – you might see Steph Curry check out for a couple minutes in the first half, and that's it. I don't know. Steph Curry's going to have to play essentially the whole game tonight, I think. So you might see him get a spell early in the game, but the rest of the way, he's not going to come out. He's going to have a big game. Fox has been really good for the Kings. I would assume that he's going to play well again tonight. I think Kevon Looney is going to have a big game without Draymond as well. Murray at 6.5 play or not even worth it. I'm not a big fan of Murray in this series, mainly because he can have a good game, but it's not the best matchup for him specifically. So, and rotationally as well. So I haven't been a big fan of him in this series. But I lean Warriors to win that game. I haven't bet them or anything. I might put them in a parlay or something. But I do lean Warriors, and I think Andrew Wiggins is going to have a big game. Sixers Nets is interesting to me. I might lean Nets here. I think I kind of thought the Sixers were going to sweep, but this is a little interesting to me. 86%, of the money, 79% of the bets on the Sixers, but the line moved down to 4.5. I know they're on the road, but that just feels kind of like a trap bet to me. So I might go gentleman sweep, Sixers win in 5, and maybe the Nets take this one at home. Harden is so washed. Harden looks bad. I think he's hurt. Not saying that if he was fully healthy, he'd be destroying. But I think he's very clearly hurt. He has not looked good to me. Hasn't been aggressive with the ball. Hasn't been driving in nearly as much to the rack, which is what his game is predicated on. Driving in, getting to the line. I don't know if he's shot a free throw in this series. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if you go look it up, I don't know if he's even taken a free throw. He has not been aggressive at all. So agree, he's not healthy. So I think the Sixers, definitely no pressure on them. I think they're going to win the series. I thought it was going to be a sweep, but I might go Nets here. Nets take this game, and then Sixers maybe win on the road in their next game. So I might go Nets. I might put a bet in on the Nets maybe, or I'll put the Nets in a parlay or something. Because I just thought that 4.5, that was a little weird. I mean, you can see so much of the bets are on the Sixers. Everyone and their mom is going to be betting the Sixers tonight, but that line moved down a little bit. I thought that was interesting. So lean Nets to take that game, Warriors in that game. First of all, again, can we talk about the NBA has these two games on at the same time, and they're both at 10 o'clock. What is going on here? I mean, I don't have to wake up early, so I don't care, but I don't understand why these games are on at the same time. I mean, these are the two best games. This one, if the Nets win, I mean, that's a nice little upset, but these two series down here are the two better series, and they're both on at the same time. That didn't make any sense to me, but I don't know what to make of this Suns-Clippers game. Who do you guys got? I think the Suns kind of, I don't know. They were clicking last game, much more so than game one, obviously, because they won the game. But I think the Suns probably take it. I still think the Suns win the series. I think maybe the Suns take this one. The Clippers pull out the next one, and then the Suns will win at home. Clippers had it until the second half. Yeah, they did. I think the Clippers can win. I don't know. I don't have a bet on this game. I think it can go either way. I think the Suns will probably win, but I don't know. That's a weird one. I don't have a strong lean there. A couple people said Suns are winning. I think they probably will, yeah, but it can go either way. I don't know why they're starting Batum, dude, but Nicholas Batum is horrible, for sure. Not good. Not good. And they're a deep team too, so it's like especially weird that it feels like they're relying on him so much. Like they really don't need to. Picks for today? Yeah, baseball. I don't love the board today. I only posted 2 premium picks, one of which was Red Sox money line, which that game's already going on, so you can't bet that. I'm gonna take a dabble on Cody Bellinger to hit a home run for the 420 narrative. I'm going to maybe dabble in the Cubs money line, but I just don't love anything baseball wise. So you can go back and watch. I talked a little bit about the Mets Giants game, which I think is interesting. So I think you guys should go look into that a little bit. And then for the NBA, I might put a bet in on the Nets or put them in a parlay or something. I think maybe they can steal this game, and then the Sixers will win in 5. I think the Warriors will win, even though they screwed me. I haven't put any NBA bets in, so I'll be transparent. But I probably am gonna get something on the Nets. And I think the Warriors will probably win. But I don't know about the Suns-Clippers game. Suns winning. Yeah. So the couple people that said Suns are winning, are you betting spread, or are you like putting them in the money line? NHL? Dude, I actually have been betting on the NHL playoffs. I was on the Stars and the Oilers last night, which worked out. Home teams needed to bounce back. We have that same situation tonight. I haven't really dove in a ton, but we have that same situation tonight. Like Leafs at home, coming off that just disaster against the Lightning in Game 1. I definitely lean Leafs. I lean Avalanche over Seattle tonight. Rangers Devils, I don't know. I mean, the Rangers have just been rolling, but New Jersey definitely same situation. At home, must win game, don't want to go down 0-2. So I don't know. I kind of like betting on those home teams and must wins coming off that loss. I like that narrative. So I definitely think the Leafs win, but the Leafs are also like the most cursed team of all time. So like betting on the Toronto Maple Leafs doesn't feel good, because it's you might as well be betting on the Cleveland Browns if you're betting on the Maple Leafs. They're just cursed. But I do think the Leafs win tonight. I think the Avs win tonight. If you guys want to talk a little NHL, but that about does it. If you guys have any further questions, find me in the Discord. I posted it today, but full recap of the first month of MLB is up. Huge success. Up over 23 units for the first month. We're on pace for a 100-unit MLB season, which would be insane. You can get access to my premium betting card every single day by signing up at betkarma.com/pricing. Find me in the Discord, betkarmachat.com, or you can get in there and see the free channels. And then you can think about coming into the premium if you want. Download the app, betkarma.com, or betkarma in the App Store, and then click the chat room link in the app if you want to get in the Discord. But good luck with your bets tonight, guys. Tomorrow's Friday. I'll be here to recap Thursday. We'll talk about everything. Stay safe if you're partaking in your 420. Do it at the comfort of your house. So good luck with your bets tonight, guys, and I will see you on Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern.